All right, after many requests, I'm finally sitting down to record part 2 of my 5 ways to volunteer virtually video. I'm so blown away by how many people actually watched that one. It's gotten a lot of traction, and I guess it just goes to show that even though everyone is struggling in some way right now because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we all still want to help out others. And I'm just really happy to be a part of that with you guys. So I hope you enjoy this video where I give you more ways to volunteer virtually. Unlike my last video where I talked about very specific ways that you can volunteer virtually, I found actual organizations with specific opportunities. In this video, I want to talk more about how you can find these opportunities for yourself. And specifically, there's this website that I kind of view as like the Google search of volunteer opportunities. It's so extensive, and it's just the best place to go to find opportunities that are a little bit more specific to what you're looking for. The website I'm talking about is VolunteerMatch.org. So let's go to VolunteerMatch.org and I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see on this homepage, they have an entire section up top here of COVID-19 related resources and opportunities because, obviously they recognize that a lot of these organizations have COVID-19 related needs. And so they kind of put this all in one place, which is really cool. So you can, if you want, click on COVID-19 volunteering, but I'm just going to click on virtual opportunities because I don't really care if it's COVID-19 related. I just want to do something where I can volunteer from the safety of my home. So if you click on virtual opportunities, you'll see that right off the bat, they have 1 million volunteers needed. So they basically have over a million postings of volunteer opportunities, which is out of this world. So if you can't find something that you like, I really don't know where you will. What I do really like about this website as well is that you can filter for a specific type of organization. So say you want to, something that's related to seniors, you can click on that. If you want something related to homelessness and housing, you can go there, politics. There's so many different categories. And so this is cool because you can kind of filter for causes that are more, closely related to what you're interested in and what you really want to help with. So if you want, click on one of these bubbles to filter for, a specific cause. And what I also want to show is you guys had a lot of specific questions about, does this volunteering opportunity offer community service hours? Do they have an age limit? There's a lot of different questions about what specifically these organizations allow or, will do for you. So I want to talk about that here because this website has a super easy way to figure that out. So if you click on the search button in the top right corner, it'll take you to this really robust search page. Now, I don't say that lightly because normally when I go to websites like this, I find that this built-in search is just like not good at all. It just doesn't really work how it's supposed to, but I'm actually very impressed with their search engine in here because it seems to me that it works really well and it's just really intuitive. So, first you go here and you can see it's filtering for location. That's the default. So first you're going to want to click from home because obviously we're looking for virtual opportunities. And then you can filter for any cause you want. So if you want to filter for a specific cause, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Now, one thing that I think is really awesome that they do is they also have this skills filter. So say you specifically want to do something that's more artistic, you can filter for that, or something that's more, computers related. There's so many different options of different types of volunteer opportunities, and it can get really overwhelming when you're like, oh my God, there's so many, I don't know where to start. So this is a great place to start because you can filter for opportunities that are specific to you. And so I do this a lot because I'm kind of more into like the artistic and technical computer stuff. So if you want, you can, filter for, let's say, visual arts. And then if I save this, you can see it does a live loading. And so now these are all starting to filter for these types of results. Now, a lot of you guys did ask about age. How old do I have to be to volunteer for these different places? Well, on this website, you have a filter for that. So if you go to more filters, you can see this says great for, and then you have kids, 55 plus, teens, or groups of people. So say you're in high school and you want to look for options that are a little bit more suited for your age group, you can click on teens, click save, and it'll upload that way. And here you can also click on the COVID-19 button, which will show you COVID-19 specific opportunities. To top it off, the one thing I love is this keyword search because, like I said, a lot of you guys asked about community service hours. So if I search for community service hours in here, you'll see that every search result well, right now I don't have any because I did too many filters, but let's say I unclick COVID-19, I let it load, and now you can see I have a few opportunities here. So what this means is that these opportunities, somewhere in their description, will have it say that you can get community service hours fulfilled. Now, if I unclick my teens filter, I'll get even more. So this is really awesome because now you can see like there's 11 opportunities just alone with my filters that I put here. And if I take away all these filters, so let's say I just want to know all of the opportunities that are virtual that offer community service hours. There are a ton now. I mean, now I have all of these listed. So this is just a great way to look for something that's just specific to something you need. And, like I said, there's over 1 million virtual volunteering opportunities in this website. So you should be able to find something that relates to what you want. All right, so that's all I had to share today. I really hope that this VolunteerMatch site will help you guys because volunteering is just such a great thing to do to give back. And right now, like I said, I mean, there are so many people in need because of COVID-19, and it's just great that there's so many people out there looking for these videos on ways they can volunteer while at the same time staying home and staying safe and looking out for themselves. So if you got value out of this video, please tap that thumbs up. It'll make it more likely that other people will see the video and even more people might want to volunteer. And if you have any suggestions for like future videos I could do on this topic, please comment below because I'd love to know what you guys think. And again, if you have any questions related to this stuff, comment below. I've seen like a lot of people will respond to these comments and I'll respond too if I have answers. So I just love that we can kind of create this little community of volunteers together. And I'm going to keep posting videos like this, so please subscribe if you don't want to miss out, and I'll see you guys next time.